Good evening, or afternoon, we're kind of on the verge here. Now, I'm here to review the new Talvihorros album. It's called Descent into Delta. We'll pop it on, and then I'll talk to you a little bit more about what's going on and why. Now, this is Talvihorros' second album. Again, the first one was also released for Hibernate Records. I'm very privileged to have got the first album before its release and to have reviewed it. Now, our review may have been perhaps a little bit rambling, almost as though I were under the influence of something when writing and listening to Ben's album. So, I thought for the second album I would do something a lot more, I would get a lot more articulate and coherent and less abstract. And then I dismissed that idea out of hand and thought, fuck it, let's get underground and review it in there as a video review. If you're wondering where I am actually still in my own garden, but on the side of a very steep hill, and there's actually an old sort of underground stream that runs through the hill and exits on our street, and a little trough where horses used to feed. This is the filtration system for it, 2 filtration trays. Back there is a tunnel running deep into the hillside. Splits up apart, it goes a long way. I have been vowing to explore it ever since we moved in here. Never have. Done one review in here before, that's all. Floated my on review on the dark waters behind me. In a very nice effective blackness. Now, reason for choosing this location is partially because of the title Descent. Not because I think there's anything dark about this album, I don't read it that way. But I thought the acoustics down here would work very nicely with this piece. It's 4 tracks, Gamma, Beta, Alpha, Theta and Delta. Which, as you may have noticed, is 5 tracks. Each are marked by their type of waves as well. And as you see from the cover, very much just a waves theme to that. And I think this translates into the music as well. It comes on in waves. Ben's first album, possibly one of the ways my review was slightly reading, was because of the strange abstractions and moods it went through. Ditto here is this one. I mean, this isn't just some aiming at pointless drone music. It's been very alive and complex. In fact, I've listened to this a few times now and loved it. Now as I sit here in a strange, dark, wet, subterranean construction, it suddenly seems even more apt than ever. The music's really quite hitting me here. I just wish there was some way to make myself comfortable down here. It might make a lovely little studio to sit and listen to music and write reviews even. Now, those of you who've had the pleasure of seeing Ben live will know he's very much the guitarist. And as you can tell now that I've started to break through to the track. I'm one of those explorers of the guitar, definitely. Still quite young man, still a lot of probably greater works ahead of him. But already making a hell of an impression with these 2 albums. I'm trying to think when the first Talvihorros album came out. I'm sure it, must be at least a year ago. It's one I still regularly listen to. A definite favourite. Keep it at my bedside and I like to drift off to it. Or not, if I'm getting insomnia. Makes insomnia more pleasurable. While this one's not been with me that long, I have a very strong feeling that this one is going to stay with me a very long time as well. Now, holding my hand the CD is out Now, there is a vinyl edition, which is the way of all vinyl these days, ordered by Hibernate and will be available when it's available. Times have changed, and certainly so has the vinyl manufacturing industry. I have to say, there's no poverty at all in this CD edition. Amazingly mastered. Oh, mastered by James Plotkin. Well, no freaking wonder really. That guy's done a hell of a lot of work as a musician with that, like Old Lady Drivers. And he also mastered that excellent Carl Bobby Dunn album recently. But this one, as we are now into September, and I'm getting albums sent to me so far ahead, I had already begun to work on my albums of the year list. I have to say, this one's one fucking strong contender for a placer, I think. Strange, dark, subtle, overwhelming, atmospheric, compelling. God, if you could just sit here in this strange dark hall, listen to this bouncing off these weird Victorian curved walls, you'd be as speechless as I am. I've not even played you any of the other tracks. This is just the opening track, Gamma. Normally I have to whistle through them. I'm seriously pondering not playing in the others. You have to discover them for yourself, because I just don't think I could do this album any justice by skipping through it, because these pieces evolve organically, naturally, altering in intensity and mood and density. Let's just say this track, Gamma, is a fantastic example of what this album's like. And I think just by playing you a lot of this track, it's giving you an idea of the kind of progressions and changes that are going on here. So yeah, well, it'll be CD, digital and vinyl, so really, I think you're gonna get this one, really. I think I definitely do. I think I may well have to get myself some vinyl as well for the old DJ sets too. So yeah, Descent into Delta, endorsed. How the bloody hell do I get all this out of here now?